In the studio, I have Fab here with me. What's up, Fab?
What's going on? What's going on?
And on the phone, I have Melvin. What's up, Melvin? You doing good? Great. So I just want to thank you guys for being here with me, taking this brave walk.
No problem. It's gonna be a very brave walk.
Listen, I just want to start off by saying this: speak freely.
My God.
Speak openly.
My God.
Please let us know what you're thinking, because the ladies want to know. The ladies want to know. So for the ladies out there, let me give you my number. For the guys as well.
Yes, please.
Let me give you
Gentlemen,
the number. Yes,
please.
Guys, don't sit this one out. Don't sit this one out. We need y'all to participate. So the number is this: is 888 BRITEA6. Definitely use that. Again, it's 888 BRITE86. Make sure you use that when you need to. Ladies, I told y'all online on Facebook, make sure you have all your questions ready for the guys that's going to be here in the studio with me on the phone to just talk about this thing. Because I'm noticing that as women, we have a lot of questions.
Yes, y'all do.
And and guys got questions too. Don't try to play me. Guys ain't got no questions?
Oh, we got questions. Yeah.
And so,
a lot of questions.
And so, I'm also noticing that sometimes we miscommunicate sometimes because we communicate differently. And so women expect guys to communicate the way they communicate. Guys expect women to communicate the way they communicate. But that's not always the case.
No, not at all.
So yeah.
Definitely not at all.
So where can we meet in this middle ground and make sure that we are communicating to see eye to eye, to be able to make these relationships work? Because that's why we're in here today.
Yes.
We're talking about relationships. Yeah. So the question on the table is, this is the question. And guys, I want you to answer, chime in as well. The question is, what do men want in women? Basically, that's the question. What are you looking for in a woman? So I'll start with you, Melvin.
All right, that's good. That's a good start. That's a good start. That's a good start. I like that start.
I'll start with you. Don't old boy me. So what do you
looking for in women.
Yes.
I guess for me, the first thing is just a woman who knows herself. As a person, something more than just a physical object, which seems to be one of the big things that we do today. We objectify ourselves, but that only gets you to the table. Gotta present more. You have to have, just the basic qualities. So just, knowing who you are, what you want to be in life, knowing how to get there, and not being in a relationship to gain, but to also give as well.
Okay. You, Fab?
Okay, for me, there are a few things that I want in a woman. Somebody who just knows how to carry themselves, and not just like in one way, just in different situations. It could be if we're going out to a game, knows how to have fun at a game, knows how to just enjoy themselves at a game. But if we want to go someplace like to the opera or to a very high event, a concert or something like that, but knows how to carry themselves there too as well, and knows how to dress and knows how to just talk and doesn't talk me down but builds me up. Mm-hmm. That's something that's major. I think a lot of guys want somebody that's not going constructive criticism. Like if I'm with somebody, if I do something wrong, let me know I did something wrong, but at the same time, don't demean my character, don't demean me as a man. Just be able to just build me up, and I'll do the same for you. It's a give and take kind of thing, but don't tear me to shreds just because I did something wrong. Yeah, so just building. That's I think that's what relationships are all about. Just building, because you got to start at a certain level, but you keep on growing keep on growing and growing and growing and growing. So.
Okay, so you said something about dress.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble
Oh boy, here we go.
or anything like that,
Let's
but
go.
elaborate on that. You was like, she has to know how to dress. What do you mean by that?
I don't want to see riding some Daisy Dukes and coochie cutters and
Coochie cutter, some
back in
hoish,
the- back
some
in
hoish type
yeah,
clothes.
yeah, some fetish type outfits. Even though some people that's all they have, and if that's all you have, I can work with that. That's something workable. It's all about your character. It's a lot about if I connect with you. But if you're able to do better, you should be able to dress better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're be able to dress for the event that you're at, and not draw so much attention. Like I want my woman to be able to, look good, and somebody comes to me like, man, your girl looks good. Amen. I support that. But at the same time, I don't want somebody that's going to be distracting. That's going to have guys just eyes glued to them the whole time.
Okay. So, Melvin, is dress an important thing for you?
Mercy.
Okay. So, Phil has just joined us in the studio. What's up, Phil?
What up?
So the question on the table
Back
is,
up.
the question on the table is, what do you want in a woman? What are you looking for in a woman?
Oh man, I could sit here all day and tell you that. A woman that is God-fearing. That's definitely number one. I think number two is she can be very supportive of me. Not saying that she can't, do her own thing, have her own successful career, but you always need a woman that can really support you. So I think that's number two. I need somebody that I can have fun with.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just be myself. Yeah.
Oh man, we're going through this like we're going through.
You could have approached it how you wanted to approach it.
Oh man.
I just gave y'all my top three.
Your top three. That's it.
Gotta
Your
work,
top
for,
three.
gotta work for the other one.
Yep.
So I have this question. There is a lot of talk around women to say something like this. Guys won't date me because they're intimidated by me.
I knew that question was coming.
Yep.
I knew that question was coming.
And so, what do you think that? Are you intimidated by any women? Like,
Nope.
I don't know exactly. Like the women that says that, I don't know exactly what they mean. However, yeah, I just want to know: are you intimidated? Are any of you intimidated by any women?
I don't think I'm intimidated. I'm just looking at the ones that are approachable, the ones that I can actually have a conversation with without them looking at me weird and looking at me strange. I've been in situations where I'm just talking to somebody and they're just like, "What are you? Who are you?"
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have a conversation, so it's not even I'm trying to get at you. Just having a conversation.
So maybe she thought you were trying to get at her.
Maybe,
that's why she was giving you a look.
but maybe I thought I was just trying to have just a nice conversation, see how your day was going.
Exactly.
Happy Sabbath. How are you doing? And let's make sure you're straight.
It's just that simple.
So what do you say, Marlon? Do you feel like when you hear a woman say that guys are intimidated by her, what is your response to that? Okay, ladies, he didn't put it out there. He want to hear your point of view. I can't answer it because I've never said that before. I never said that guys are intimidated by me. So, ladies, you're out there. If you feel like guys are intimidated by you, then
I got some comments on my Facebook
Okay.
Live. Somebody just said, some guys are intimidated.
ask for that's
Some
what
guys are.
That's what I said.
I just got to
Wait, did a guy say that?
Yeah, a guy said that.
Ask him-
But this is a married guy who's already crossed over. started jumping, boom, it's made its way.
So, okay. So another question for you. Let me read this one here. What does it mean when a guy say they don't want a relationship, but then they treat you like y'all are in a relationship, then get mad when you catch feelings? From the woman's perspective. So, if I'm in a relationship with a guy, he tells, well, not in a relationship, let me back up. If I'm talking to a guy, he tells me that he doesn't want a relationship. However, we spend a lot of time together, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets kind of upset if I catch feelings. What is that about?
You tell me. I'd like to know how y'all catch it. I mean, there's some things that guys definitely do that can give you a notion that it might be a little bit more than just talking, but I think you guys just have to be more intentional, I guess.
Well, let's say he comes out, he says he doesn't want a relationship, but he treats you as if you're his girlfriend.
Right, so I want to know exactly what that entails.
Communication is key.
Yeah.
Communication is key. From the gate, you should already have that conversation about what this is, where it's going. If you feel something like for the person, no matter what the guy says, he's maybe feeling something, but he's not really wanting a relationship. But he likes the girl. He's feeling the girl. But communication on both parts is very key from the beginning to know where this is going. So if a person catches feelings, it's going to stop somewhere.
Yeah.
It's going to end somewhere. Somebody's going to put up that halt sign and be like, no more. So it's communication.
Okay, so I'll ask the question again. I get what you're saying in terms of communication. What did you say? I wanted to respond to what you said, and that I cannot think of what you said. Oh, you said, what does that entail?
Yeah.
Okay, so it entails talking, hanging out. They're not sleeping together. Maybe, I don't know. Let's say no. Let's say they're not sleeping together, okay? Because that takes it to a whole nother level.
Right.
It takes it to a whole nother level. So let's say that for right now, they're just talking, they're hanging out, but they're talking frequently. And this girl catches feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And he treats her like a girlfriend.
But how, though? I don't...
Let me take this caller. Hello? Cliff! Welcome! So this is what I'm saying.
Oh, it's about to get real.
It's about
Thank you.
So he's treating her like a girlfriend. They're talking frequently. They're hanging out. They have met each other friends. But however, he's saying that he doesn't want a relationship.
But that doesn't mean...
That doesn't go ahead.
My bad, Cliff. But that doesn't mean that you guys are getting more serious or that he's treating you like a girlfriend. That's meant to happen. I mean, you guys are talking, yeah. Keeping it friendly. But you're supposed to meet the friends. I'm 22. Yep. But then what's the point of talking then? Right, but that just means I'm interested.
Go ahead, Melvin. Yes, he doesn't want a relationship.
Communication. Yeah.
You're his play toy. Y'all hear that, ladies?
Don't go there.
Okay. Okay.
Communication. I told you, communication.
Well, of course, if they're trying to get something from her, then they're not going to say it because they're trying to get something.
Right. Right. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mercy.
I just. So my question is, what am I supposed to do different that I don't do with my friends? Nope. Well, let's say I'm not doing that. Let's take sex out of the equation. Let's say I'm not doing that at all. Then what is different? Right, because all my friends... Right, because all my friends meet my family and all my other friends.
So when you say friends, because again, remember, this girl... This
No. I'm just saying in general. No, I'm saying in...
Are you talking like
just
friends?
saying in
Right,
general,
you're
just
talking
friends,
just
General
in general.
friends. Yeah,
General
but
friends.
not necessarily
So,
a girl that
not
you're necessarily
interested
trying
in.
to get with, or she's not trying to get with you.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of things get lost in translation though,
Exactly.
all the time. Like
Exactly.
with just like regular friends. Like I can be friends with somebody, but they might catch feelings from me, and I have no feelings towards them in a romantic way at all.
Right.
So how do I approach that? I think that's the thing. That's the problem. That
I think right there you have to, if they let you know, because sometimes we as women we can catch feelings, but we're not going to let the guy know. Especially if we already know how he feel about us, that he's not feeling the same way. Now sometimes we may jump out there and say something. And say, you know, something like, hey, is there something between us? You know, I just need to, well, this is for me personally. I need to clear, you know, have the air clear. So you let me know. Is there something or no? And he says no, then I'll move on and go back to the friendship. But I just wanted to be clear. But you look like you want to add something. Go ahead, Pat.
I was thinking like the older you get, the less mess you want to deal with.
Right.
And
Yes. That's
with
true.
relationships with women. And like I guess when you get a certain age, it's like I don't really want to deal with that. I'm just trying to find the person that's for me. Maybe when you're younger, you can work through all that mess, and you know you can deal with that. It's kind of immature stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to tell this person that I like him, but I like him, and you know, tell everybody else around them that I like him. Nah, after a certain while, you're like, yo, I need to know what's up. You know, I gotta put that out, no matter what the result is, rejection or whatever. It's gonna happen. That's how I feel. Like after a while, the older you get, I'm 32 now. I'm not dealing with all like little play mess and
Drama.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. I can't do it.
Of course.
I'm 22 and I can't do it.
And you shouldn't have to.
You know, no.
And I think it's so important, like you were saying earlier, that communication is so key, that we have to be able to basically say what we mean
Yes.
and mean what we say.
Yes.
And like you were saying, Cliff, if a guy is putting out a mixed message and he is showing a lady that he's, I guess, quote unquote, interested, but he's saying that he's not interested, then that's where that lack of communication comes in. Because if he's saying one thing but doing a whole nother thing,
What's the whole other thing though?
the whole other thing is,
Yeah. Yeah.
right. So, okay, Phil, what you gotta say, Phil? Because I see your face and you're
I'm just not gonna talk to anybody until I'm ready to get serious. That's it.
that's
So I don't have to run into this drama.
yeah,
Hey, I'm just keeping it real.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just that simple because, women tend to, I don't know,
Go ahead and say it.
want to keep it real, huh?
Let's go all the way in.
They tend to just push
We
the
in.
envelope, and assume. And, whether your actions say it or not, the fact that you just made the initial conversation is already getting them to think, oh, he's probably interested. And just to avoid all of that, I'm going to just stay away. Stay away, do my thing. When I'm ready to actually settle down, then we'll have
And
that
that's when you get back in
conversation.
the game.
So
Exactly.
can I ask this question?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a limit to how many people you can talk to? Is there can I talk to as many females as I would like to, or is it? Do I have to single to one person?
Now you're talking about just talking, not being in a relationship.
Yeah, just talking.
You
Because
can
I think
talk to-
that's what he's dealing with. That's what the main thing that he's
You
talking
can
about.
talk to as many ladies as you want to. This is my thing,
That's
though.
not what they say.
Wait, hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, because if you're only at the beginning stage, let's say that you meet a girl. Yesterday you met one. Today you'll meet one tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You are freely to talk to all three of them at the same time. This is the thing. You're not committed to any one of them.
That's right.
And it's not to say that you're going to be committed to any one of them, but you do need to be upfront.
Communication.
You need to be upfront to say that, hey, you know what? I just want to let you know that right now I'm only at the stage of getting to know you.
Yeah.
And getting to know if I'll be interested in getting to know you a little bit further.
Sounds easy.
That does sound
Sounds
easy.
easy.
Well, how does it come off then, Melvin?
Yep.
Nowadays it's just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays.
It's that easy.
Oh, that's bae right there. That's bae.
Well, I need to hear from. Well, I need to hear from some ladies because I don't think like that. Exactly. Now I agree. I agree.
It's true.
I agree.
It's true.
Yeah.
Whoever's doing that is tripping.
It should be a 6-month wait.
6 months before we post anything on Facebook.
You got to sign a contract.
Right.
Like that.
A pending period.
Now again, with me, if you're just meeting me,
Please. 'Cause I ain't even, this isn't for me. I came in late and y'all getting on me. It's cool.
well, I feel like this. I feel like this. As a woman, if you want to talk to other women, I'm cool with that. Just as long as you let me know up front. You let me know what's going on. I'm a woman that I want complete honesty. You looking at me like you lying. I'm not lying.
No. I'm just wondering how long does that last?
Well, this is how long does it last? Well, you let me know. I'll let you know where I see this going. So again, communication. Where is it going? Especially if we talk for 3 months. Where are we going? 2 months. Where are we going?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, Melvin, you might as well go ahead and come out with a book.
I agree with that. That's Cliff. I agree with that,
Oh,
Cliff.
Cliff, I'm sorry.
And yeah, because this is the thing. The more time you spend, those text messages, no matter if it's a hi, a good morning, a good night, all of that begins to draw her in.
Yeah.
And so again, guys must be clear.
Yeah.
You know, because this is the thing. You know, guys, you know, I know y'all like to flirt and all of that stuff. But
It's a natural.
Ain't going both ways, baby.
and so that could be the issue. Like, you're flirting way too much. And so therefore she's thinking in her mind like, oh, he's really feeling me.
True.
Yeah. That's true.
So again,
Okay,
you
yeah.
just really got to be clear. Hey, if you're a flirt, then you let her know, like, you know what, I flirt with everybody.
Some flirtation.
You just part of the flirt list.
Hey, that sounds bad. Nah, not enough.
A few seconds that wears out.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got some comments on Facebook. Go ahead, Brian. Let's hear this.
Nah, it's just been all over the place actually. Now, I mean, they're kind of behind the conversation, but we'll just start and go backwards. Cheryl, LOL, yes. Tracy, planning the wedding and writing their last name in their notebook. Pierre, you are cool with that because you might not have feelings, and you also respect reality of the dating world. But some women get caught in their feelings, and the moment they are interested, and a guy is talking to them, he better not talk to someone else because she wants him, and if there's a chance he's going to do something else, she won't like that. Mm-hmm. All right. There's a great question. So Cliff, the question is asked by. Would you have that conversation with the female as directly as you imply here? What does the "I'm not into you" conversation sound like?
Right. Why wouldn't you say that?
Well, let's say this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Isn't that a shame? That's a shame.
Right.
So Tracy Ann agrees to a certain degree. She says, I agree with him. Sometimes when a guy speaks to a woman, the woman is already at the altar.
It's true.
Good Lord.
It's true. It's true.
Y'all scary.
Well, let me speak to that. in terms of the woman already being at the altar. I would say yes, but then also, especially if she's a person that's always thinking forward. Okay, somebody hops into her life and she's like, okay, well, where can this go? For me, I'm always thinking forward. Like, I'm always thinking, not even in relationship, but just in general, where will this end up? And I'm always thinking forward. And that's how I base a lot of my decisions. Like, is this a person that I see myself marrying? So when it comes to, you know, a relationship, yeah, I'm at the altar. I'm in the marriage. I'm already thinking about that stuff. Not because I want to necessarily marry you and rush you along, but because I'm looking out for myself.
But I think there's a difference between wanting a relationship and wanting to get at the altar and desperation. There's a lot of, I know some women that are desperate to get married, and they'll do whatever it takes to get married, and it's just a bad look. You can smell that a mile away from the person. Like, you can just see that. And so I'm trying to figure out what is the difference between desperation and wanting a relationship and growing in a relationship, because I think that's the key thing. Growing in a relationship instead of being at the altar already. It's like when my boy said on Facebook Live, we call that crazy. Somebody like a woman that's like at the altar already, and we haven't even gone on the first date yet. So it's like, that's a little out there.
So you're asking, what's the difference? Say your question again.
What's the difference between desperation and wanting to grow in a relationship? Is there a difference? Let me ask you.
Well, yeah, of course.
But that's
and the way the woman acts will tell you the difference. Yes, you are correct. There are a lot of desperate women out there, just because they want to be in a relationship, and they'll do whatever they need to do to get it done. They'll try to make sure they're always around you.
Yeah.
They'll try to make sure that you know that you're always talking. Right, stalkers and all of that. So yeah, there are women out there that are extremely desperate. So those women, yes, you need to be careful. Have you all seen that movie? It's an old movie with Martin Lawrence and
Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, the thin line between love and hate.
Yep.
And so you have to be able to, like Cliff was saying, in terms of, you know, when you send those text messages, when you call, when you send that social media message,
right,
all of that stuff counts. So you have to really think about, okay, should I send this right now? Do I really need to, you know, talk to her? You know? So there's a thin line between love and hate.
Mercy.
Definitely so. And like I said,
Can I give a comment that went on Facebook? People just wrote, said, I think everyone is prepackaged with a hint of crazy. Some have learned to identify it better than others.
I agree.
Yep.
And it's not just women. It's not just women that's crazy. Because men can act crazy too. Ain't none of y'all say nothing, see? so men can definitely act crazy.
Sure. You're not gonna message you.
Go ahead, please.
Sometimes as a man, it's just good to keep silent.
No, speak freely.
I'm gonna leave it there.
So here it is again, in terms of, again, going back to what Cliff was saying, that you have to be careful of what you do. Because what you're doing is really drawing that girl in.
Yeah.
And it's really sending that wrong message. Yeah. So next question, commitment.
Where are the ladies?
Women, I know, do they have anything up there, Brian?
They're not loyal.
I ain't touching that one.
I had to put that out there.
You wanted to say something else too? Huh?
So Tracy says men can act crazy. They just hide it better.
Some of them hide it. But the same thing with women.
That's very accurate.
Wait. No. Because some guys just go crazy, just be crazy as well. Because guys will stalk women. Okay.
True.
Yeah.
And vice versa. So it's not all on women. I think that we can do things to each other to make each other crazy.
Well, the question is, don't men like crazy?
No.
No.
I mean, that's what somebody
No,
asked it on
who's
Facebook.
Let me address them.
Al Marie.
No.
Don't
No.
men like crazy though? Question mark.
No, she.
Absolutely not.
No.
And we can
Crazy.
have a debate about this.
No.
And not at all.
No.
Before my time. Way before my time. Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody.
Nah,
I don't think anybody likes crazy.
Nah, son.
You'd be surprised, man. There's some people that actually like crazy. And they're crazy themselves. That's their thing.
Ratchet reality.
Yep. Yep. That's that love and hip hop love.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's deep.
Ratchet reality.
So how do we go to the next level? So we have already talked about, okay, if the guy isn't interested in you, then don't do certain things. How do we know when a guy is interested in a lady?
He has to say it. I think he has to say it. Say, look, I'm interested in you. That's kind of when you know for sure. You can't just assume.
Phil?
Yeah. True. Actions speak a lot because I think when you do the things that you don't think she's been listening to, like if she has a certain drink that she likes to drink or a certain food that she likes to eat, and you just do it for her without her telling you, that's telling you that there's some major interest going on your part.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big big message. So I think that's an action that speaks volumes about
way more than words.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're saying truth. Definitely so. Again, that action. I know for me, yeah, because I'm paying attention to details.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention to small details, all details, and now granted, I wouldn't let a guy touch my leg. I'd be like, you know what, don't touch me. Just want to let you know. Why don't you believe it? No, I'm so serious. Really? A third date? A third date gives him reason to touch me? That's only 3 dates. And you know, let me tell you, the first thing that will come to my mind if he's touching my leg is sex. Like, what do you want? Get off of me. That's just me. I am. Are you trying to play me? You trying to play me? So you're telling me that I'm single because I don't want a guy to touch me on my leg on a third date? Really? A third date? How? Okay.
Yeah, that's true. We're not gonna say that.
So if I tell him,
Good night.
so you telling me I'm crushing his ego because I asked him not to touch my leg? But see, you touching. So you're telling me because you spend some money, you think I need to allow something else in return? Come on, just answer the question.
I got you.
But it's only 3 dates. That can happen within a week.
You lucky it didn't happen in the first date.
Mercy. Yeah. Yeah.
So again, I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on number 3. That's it. It's only been 3 dates, and you want to touch me like that already?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I'm saying that 3 dates can happen in 1 week.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. 3 days ain't happening. Yep.
Okay.
It's like a job.
Okay. I'm still like, I don't know what I would do if I don't want a guy to touch me.
When somebody asked this, and I wonder myself, when is it? When can you do that?
When can you touch somebody?
Yeah, when can you touch somebody?
If it's okay with them, then whenever they say you can. I mean, if the first date is
So what
fine,
do you
if
do?
the
So you gotta ask the question.
Yeah.
Ask the
I mean,
question. Can I touch you?
This is my thing. Like, is it okay if it's a sexual touch? If it's a sexual sensual touch, then no. But each girl is different. Each girl is different.
Hand on the knee.
Yes. Yes. This is very true. Very true.
I hear you.
You just gotta be able to read the situation.
And I think that's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now I agree with that. The vibe. The vibe has to be there, because if the vibe is not there and you touch me, then I guess I would have to say that I'll be crushing your ego. I need to apologize. That's what I need to do.
Yep, right in Facebook stuff.
To everybody out there, I crush your ego. Apologize.
I just want to apologize on air right now because Cliff just told me that I need to apologize to all the guys.
That's not
I
enough.
mean, this is the thing. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to crush any egos, okay? But I do have my limits. And for me, touch is a very sensitive thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's an extremely sensitive thing. And because
Mm-hmm.
So again, it depends on where he's touching me at. I did say that. And I don't know.
Sound like you've been
It's that clear enough.
and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I would be comfortable with that. Because for me, touch is very sensitive. I probably wouldn't have been grinding on him because again, for me, touch is extremely sensitive.
Y'all wouldn't have even been at the club if that's the case.
Right. He would have known the situation.
So, any single guys that are out there trying to date Linda, just know she don't go to the club.
No touch.
And you can't touch her. Just putting that out there. Just dinner, not even the movies.
Before 8 o'clock.
No movies.
PG-13.
Y'all are so wrong.
You seen Finding Dory? Might want to watch
Y'all are so wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Classic. That roof. Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
I'm ready to get up.
Been there.
Forget the movie.
Okay. And so this will be my question. Do you have an alternative motive?
Why? Why?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Not all the time. Yeah. Yes.
Might deal with it. Right. Yep. There's a level.
Holly Berry, watch out. Watch out, Holly Berry.
You
Are you
gonna
sure
take
about that?
Crazy?
I don't
I
know.
don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm
She got 3 strikes, she's already out. I'm just saying.
I'll pass on that.
Nah.
No, we have all same lives.
Okay.
Oh, except for
Producer.
Brian.
I'm gonna let Brian go ahead. Brian, take it away. You got any questions on
The
there?
feet went down. I'm
The
bringing it
feet
back
went
up
down.
now.
You got any questions on your feet? None.
Hold on, let me look through mine. One person said, if the woman pays for herself, then what happens?
Okay, so you're on a date
It's
and the
on.
woman pays for herself.
It's true.
Yeah, that's probably.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so you're saying if hold wait.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's go back to to when Linda introduced the topic of, you're just talking, not trying to really get to that next level yet. You're just being friendly. Do you still pay as a guy?
Or do you go Dutch?
Or do y'all Dutch?
I do. Mm. Well, I dealt with the situation last year where I went out with this lady, and we went out. I initiated it, and when it came time to pay, she was trying to pay, and I'm like, no, I got this. We're good. I'll take care of it. But the thing is, she got upset at me for trying to pay. So I was like, okay. After that, we went on a second date. I go to pay again.
And she's trying to pay.
And she's trying to pay again. She gets upset at me. I'm like, no, this is what I do. I'm a gentleman. I don't allow it.
I would have let her pay. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but this is the thing. I kind of picked up on that she's never been really treated as a lady before.
Mm-hmm.
So she never really had that experience of being just catered to, just being taken care of. So after a while, that got in her mind, and she forgot about that pain thing. Mm-hmm. I took care of everything because she never really experienced that before in her life.
Mm-hmm.
We were moving towards it, but man, then
and then it moved somewhere else.
it moved totally somewhere else.
Because this is the thing. Let me speak to the payment thing, and I have literally 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes 4 minutes now. Okay. Sometimes going on a date as a woman, we feel like, you know what? I don't want him to think that I owe him anything.
Boy, I wish
that's
these young.
and that's another part of what she
I wish
thinks
these
too.
young girls would actually think like that. But go ahead.
And so, therefore, that's why we're pulling out our wallet to say, you know what, hey, no, let me pay for this. Because I don't want you as a man to come back to me and say, you know, hey, when are we going to, go to the next level, when we're going to sleep together, all that other stuff. I just don't want that to happen.
You're right.
And so, as a woman, when I pay, I'm like, okay, or when, I don't normally pay, but as women...
Stipulation in the contract.
As women, when we're thinking that, we're just like, I don't want him to think that I owe him anything.
We move into the bedroom next.
Right, exactly. I don't want him to think that. So I can see where girls are coming from if they insist on paying. I know for me, I can say that I went on a date with this guy, our first date, and I did insist on paying. Simply because I didn't want him to think that I owed him something. And he was pretty much like you, Fab. He was like, no, I'm going to pay for this. And I'm like, no, let me at least let me pay for what I had and you pay for what you had. He was like, no, I'm going to pay for the whole thing. And
where y'all at?
where were you?
You're right. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't go to Red Lobster.
Which is true. Which is so true based off our past experience. So it's been a good conversation. Cliff, you owe me one. You owe me an in studio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not everybody. We got 2 guys in the studio. No. See, no, you owe me. I just want to let you.
Sound like some inside stuff.
No. You owe me. Yeah, he's too far. So he.
Get us some Cheddar Bay biscuits. No, I'm in here. I don't owe anything.
Look,
I don't owe anything.
Cliff, he lives away. So you. I know where you are, so you still owe me one. But on that note, I do have to go. Guys, it has been great. I want to actually have y'all back on the show. I will be in contact with you. I want to thank you all so much for joining me here on the Linda D. Lowe Show Girl Talk. Ladies, I hope they have answered your questions. I also want to let you all know that I am having Ladies Night Out After Work Rooftop Party July 28th in DC. Make sure you join me. Go to my website, lindadlowe.com. You can find out all the information. What you say?
Guys invited.
Our guys invited. Guys are...
There we go. There's the answer.
It is I don't know if you all would be interested in something like that. But definitely definitely make sure you check it out on my website, lindadlowe.com. Get your tickets. They're going fast. We're going to have a fashion show, hair show, vendors to shop, a great time, a great evening. Ladies, guys, I am thinking about putting together a co-ed event, so be on the lookout for that. I thank you so much again for joining me here on the Linda D. Lowe Show Girl Talk. So make sure you join me next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're talking about online dating. See you all later.
Online dating. We talk about it next time. Online dating. Linda Lowe.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Melvin. Thank you, Cliff. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Fab.
Yes, ma'am.
We're clear on radio.
Yep, so that was the show.
You guys are still online, I think. Check. No?
Huh?
Oh.
I don't know.
No, they're still on.
Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for everybody saying something solid.
You want to talk to them again?
They're
still on.
You're really stupid. Yeah.
One of them's still on.
Yo.
404 is
So,
still
I
on.
didn't even know I was over
You
there.
got some.
Hello?
You got a couple of pairs.
Nope, he just went off. Sorry. He just left.
Facebook Live on at the same time.
The Facebook thing went down?
Yeah.
It's
The
Linda
last 7 minutes.
What is this? This is Facebook Live too?
That's YouTube. Can you hit that?
Oh,
What
that's
does
YouTube.
the comment say? Is that a comment from somebody? Oh, no.
No, that was a
Back.
Facebook thing.
Really good, interesting topics.